Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Moonmist and we're going to be continuing to play Galaxy Princess Zorana. Welcome. I'm a bit late, kind of got a little behind schedule, but it's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and start a new game. We're going to follow a guide and see if it actually works, but we'll see. Alright, well we're just going to skip any dialogue that we already seen. Let me see. So first, I need to get a bionic hawk. That's what the guide says. So yeah, we're good at that one. But hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully this guide will help me. But we'll see. Okay, so alright, so let's go ahead and skip. Alright, now it says we have to make an announcement. Oh, yeah. The Emperor deserves to know the truth. We should announce it. Interesting. So the guide wants us to announce it. Very well then. The Celestial Ministry is permanently disbanded. Thank you for your service. You may depart. Wait, what? Your Imperial Highness, this is your father's cabinet. His ministries who made their oaths directly to him. He is no longer Emperor. Those contracts are no longer valid. Their time is over. Is that what you wanted? They're leaving you here on your own? Oh, get my decision. That's correct. Make the announcement. You don't need your father's ministry anyway. Yeah, who needs them? Who needs them? We don't need them, that's for sure. Most of them occupied the room to clear out the points from a few remain. Celio, of course, is not a minister, but a vestarch, a civil servant. It is their job to carry out your orders and see all those fiddly paperwork details. Oh. This woman, however, is something entirely different. She is Imperial Thresher, head of intelligence and secret police. You've never really spoken to her before. Her reports to your father were made in private. You're Sting? He chuckled, earring swing. Only the Emperor can grant me permission to retire, or the Empress if you claim the throne. Aren't I Empress already if my father's gone? Not until you are acclaimed by the majority of electors. You are the Drexing's designated successor, but you must stand for a formal election before you can be crowned. Which means our first priority is to ensure your safety. You don't have to have an oath-sworn bodyguard at the point, do you? No, just regular guards. And I volunteer as Dean to be as your bodyguard until the proper rotation can be established. If you wish it, I will sleep in your quarters and keep you safe from harm. She wants to stay in your room? Your private sanctum? Okay, it's all the same stuff as before. Okay, so we're supposed to refuse the offer. Okay, we already read this before. Alright. So next, we're supposed to study operations. Okay, where's operations again? Oh, there it is. So we have to study 2 operations. Interesting. Okay, well, if the guy said so. I don't know why, but if that's what he wants, we'll have to study some operations. Alright, we skip these. We already got at this. It's about the Emperor's death. I think it was an accident. He's been acting so strangely for the past season. He was distracted. He hasn't been paying attention to me, his favorite. And what about last time? He didn't see me. He patted my arms and when we're done, like he was saying goodbye, like he knew something was going to happen. I thought maybe he was planning to remarry, so I looked into things, but he spent all his time alone with his stupid bodyguard. He was going to marry me, you know. I was supposed to be his consort. We even talked about you. Your father never said anything about planning a marriage, but you had so little time together. He knew nothing about your personal life, so why would he know? You're only his daughter. But no one investigated, not even talked about us in the harem. Would you help me? Oh, right. She takes your hand off your mouth and wipes it on her skirt. How did you get in here? I have your father's codes, obviously. I'm his favorite. Wait, was his favorite? You have imperial overrides for the entire palace? Even those that you don't have, even you don't have those. No, just the bedrooms. Nothing useful then. Do you have any idea what my father might have been expecting or worried about? Not particularly, but it is suspicious, isn't it? She's no threat, but she doesn't know anything useful. She's completely wasting your time. Go away, let me sleep. You're going to need to have to change those codes. Every turn you have an opportunity to check. Okay, that's the same thing as last time. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is a bird, which we could just name it whatever you want. Oh wait, no, it wants us to choose Tempest. Oh, well, okay. I don't mind. Then we don't do anything, we just end social. Okay. Alright, then march with guards. You visit the palace guards, arrange the company while they're member on patrol. The Thresher and Vexect are waiting for you in the cabinet room. Ah, Princess Zorana, I need to speak with you. News of the Emperor's death has traveled far and wide. I expect that many nobles and diplomats will be contacting you soon. In the meantime, your father was due to make a decision on extending the reception of threshold for the Spherian accretion tax, so it now falls onto you. Oh my. I don't know what that means. I suppose the Emperor did not consult with you on the matters of high finance. The Vetstarch regards you solemnly. If you intend to claim the throne, you need to begin making contracts and alliances. You need the support of a college of electors in order to proclaim the Empress. Every elector is a noble from one imperial world, each with their own interests and motivations. You will need to speak with them individually to win their support and make deals where you can. You are in need of a new team of advisors, but by the imperial custom, you may not rehire any ministers from the previous cabinet. With certain exceptions, the Thresher will always advise you on the matter of intrigues. The High Pontifex will always take the role of spiritual advisor once you win their support. Is the matter of the military advisor, Star Admiral. The High Pontifex and the Star Admiral aren't here right now. They have too many duties at their own to stay in palace all the time. You will need to seek them out. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Okay. Alright, so now we'll apparently study piloting. Okay, piloting it is. Oh, it's because we have to do the Admiral thing. Okay, that makes sense now that you think about it. Makes sense. Let me move something real quick. Okay, hopefully that's better. Okay, it makes sense because we're trying to work on our piloting. I'm trying to get like a really good when it comes to it. Alright, so that's all the same stuff. Okay. Just the piloting, it can wait for now. Already seen this before. I can't have romance. Oh my goodness, I can't romance any of them. I'm sorry. Neither of them. Oh no, we're going the bad route. But we must become Empress. We must make sacrifices. Your bond was about friendship. That's more meaningful than some fleeting crush. You really missed them. Okay, that's all the same. And now, okay, it says, and social link. Okay, interesting. Then exercise routine. Alright, then after that, move to deep lake next to Marlaka 1, so... deep Marlaka, so I have to go this way, okay. Alright, so we're over here now. Alright, so after that... maybe he's looking for the Emperor. I already did that last time. Do nothing. And then more piloting. Okay, so we're gonna be more piloting. Nice, we're at least 50 now. We're practiced. We're just practiced now. Nice. We're simply close to listen. Okay, so we're gonna see we miss our brother. Ooh, gonna tolerate his mistake. Such a little boy is younger than you, and he is alone. You can't be generous. I'm very well, thank you. And this is all that we have already read before. Alright, so we're gonna march with the guards again. The number patrol. Alright, so after that... Oh... Wait, which deep space? Which deep space does it want me to go? It just says deep space. Oh, okay, it wants me to go to drag. Okay, it wants me to go over there. Alright, so Jane, oh, it's my friends. Okay, so we are gonna have a big party. Alright, so after the big party... Ooh, Malice? Oh. Hey, this one. Oh, I gotta do 2 of these. Okay. Interesting. At least we got bonuses, which is nice. Our friends are here, we're gonna party. Oh, we're gonna... oh, okay, cool. We're gonna offer them the cabinet positions. Nice. Okay, so they're gonna get them our cabinet. Nice. Cabinet lessons. Nice. Alright, didn't have a dinner party. Alright, to have our dinner party, we're going to Durag, which this is the first time we've actually been here, I think. So this is new for me. Yeah, we've never been over here. You make your way to the cabinet room yawning. Okay, so, oh, there's a star animal, okay. Okay, take position, oh, take what position in drag sector? Hey, that's where we are, nice. In the modern situation, tell the animal to take up positions to the drag sector and keep watch. Very well. Now we got a dark, steady rhetoric. 2 rhetorics, right? Yeah, 2 rhetorics. We got the bonuses. The Durag system was first discovered early in the history of Celestial Empire, but it contained no worlds suitable for colonization. It was a wasteland, broken rock, asteroids, planetoids tumbling chaotically around a dimly glittering star. And among these rocks are signs of which speak of disasters which predate the American race. For that reason, the system is primarily interested in scholars and mystics. The permanent population of Durag system is mostly well-dwelled in 2 large space stations, Deathwings and Markland holding imponderable under control and Mo. Your guests include the 2 station lecturers, of course, but the region is preeminent scientists, ranking officers, military leader. Durag may be an insignificant system, but the Emperor does not intend to lose it. You spot one of the lectures nearby. With a final sip, you discard your drink, stealing your nerves, and preparing to meet your guests. Oh, she's pretty. Though your path is blocked by a young Miro woman with an intriguing hairstyle, she clutches a stack of papers, printouts as usual. She's very pretty. Oops. She's pretty. Oh, I do not think I can pronounce her name. Dopo fi Cusco. Kusu. I don't know. I'm definitely not pronouncing her name right. Your Imperial Highness, it's a great honor for you to visit this auspicious time. If I could have a moment of your attention, my name is Sopu fi Cusco. Kusu. I have recently uncovered a carving which may influence the Empire's entire course of history. She holds up a stack of papers. You realize that if you don't do something, she will continue talking for the entire length of the reception. Oh. Director to Project Culture, this one. Yes, thank you. Please direct your report to my expert advisor, the Lord of Culture, who will give them all due consultation. Doom looks more slightly disappointed, but cannot argue. Minister's attention is probably more than she deserves. Aww. You feel mightily guilty for depositing the problem in Wesley's lap. It's spoiling her reception, but at least he's good at being charming. You'll make it up to him later. You locate the nearest lecture and proceed with your rounds. Greetings, Your Imperial Highness. I am So Young, Regent Elector of Deathwings. Fully welcome to the Durac system. He's a not miraculously male dressed in well-tailored clothes of fine fabrics, but very little decoration. His face and voice are almost emotionless as he speaks. Regent Elector? Chosen as if yet too young to assume responsibility herself. Oh. So that's a very interesting outfit. He beckons forward a small miraculous child, half your height, wearing a frill skirt frill dress as pale as her hair. Her features are hidden under a dark veil, but flashes of bone white peeks out between the holes in lace. Has she painted her face for war? Say hello, Princess Zorana. Ariane. You cannot tell whether or not she's making a face at you under there. She's an elector, even if not quite a voting one. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ariel. You try to offer her a welcoming smile. I'm in mourning. Oh, I'm sorry. Have your parents recently crossed over? So I did not introduce her as his daughter after all. It was many cycles ago, but Ariel's practically devout is which led to her being chosen elector. You ought to be more devout. Why are you in mourning? Didn't your father Emperor just enter eternity? Princess Zorana has many duties and must consider that the needs of the Empire is whole. She doesn't need to have luxury of deep mourning. The tiny child lifts her chin up proudly. I will pray for you. Thank you. I heard that the Emperor was engaged in some fascinating research at the time of his demise. I hope that you intend to follow his footsteps with better results, of course. Perhaps. Do you really have a pet silver hawk? Yes. He folds her thin arms and looks at her regent. I want a pet. You already have many skeletons. Oh, right, she has a lot of skeletons? Alrighty then. You can tell from the delivery whether those skeletons are former pets or current ones. Oh my. Come now, let us have some punch and cookies. I suppose cookies will be acceptable. I'm sure we'll speak again later, Imperial Highness. Of course. You watch the two of them leave together, the regent guiding his word without touch. There's no signs of spouse connected to Shragan. Maria, of course, is too young to be for a betrothal. You can't tell how she feels about you. For a moment to refresh yourself, you seek out another elector. Oh. He's middle-aged by Mao standards, with a thin frame and short top fur. He's wrapped in clothing far decorative than Zordan, and he smiles widely at your approach. Ah, Your Imperial Highness. It wishes the greatest of pleasure that I introduce myself to. I am Singapore, Elector of Impenetrable, but of course you already knew that already. His voice is somewhat between charming and prudent, with beautiful tongue trills all over the R's of his name. The pondering, the impenetrable, a deeply held tradition of our race. As you know, empires love life, meaning maidenness. Of course, you're filled with youthful determination. The universe looks different when you have just been jaded. Such a beautiful flower as yourself should not wilt so soon. May I kiss your hand? Oh, I'm supposed to offer him. You need his approval after all. Very well. Don't worry, I'm perfectly harmless. His lips brush slightly over the back of your hand, almost unnoticeable. Truly a pleasure, your Imperial Highness. If you pardon me, I have other visitors whom I must avoid. I'll await your call some other time. Right. A strange fellow. He isn't married. He did seem interested in you. But can he be trusted? You can tell how he feels. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna be going shopping. Looks like we are gonna be staying put. Alright, this is stuff ready. Okay. No, negotiate. No. Navigate. Me. Can you arrange the communication channel with tracker tutorials? Perhaps we could work out a lesser sentence. Very well. Alright, so more rhetoric. Got it. More rhetoric. Thanks, 50. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna have to accept the deal. We have to give them the wine. Very well. The Zorana Ragu's flagship is present in this sector if you wish to speak with them. Thanks. Ragu. We're gonna need to negotiate. Okay, this is when we have to do the battle of the ships. Oh. It compliments your face. You're too young to serve. If you win the election, you never will. There's no spine that will. I will not do myself up by the Empire, whoever they keep. Agreed. Then this is where we're gonna be accepting the challenge. Ooh. Oh my goodness, we're gonna do space combat now. Hopefully this time we will win. Cause it should hopefully be really good. Hopefully. Alright, personal quest. Hey, space combat. Okay, we're gonna do some space combat. Hopefully it should be good. Finally the guide after all. Alright, this is just stuff. Okay. Basic operations, filing. Space combat. Piloting, this is that one. Ramming speed, why are we going ramming speed? Bing. Is that really what we needed to do? Just piloting. That was the piloting one. Boom, bam, yeah. We went crashing. I already got this last time. Oh, we got rhetoric. Nice. But hi, Jade. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome. It was a gamble, all or nothing. I need your support to claim my throne and take control of the Empire. If I can't do that, then I don't have a future. Either I ride at the best or it eats me, the beast or it eats me. So yes, I'm willing to put my life on the line for a chance of success. And I'll do it again if I have to. It has tasty egg. Oh, eggnog, nice. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty well. I can't really complain. I'm following a guide right now, trying to get the good ending. At least one of the good endings, where we become Empress. But you have tasty eggnog, nice. But yeah, that sounds good though, very good. But I'm doing pretty well. Are you with me? There are times when the soldier must be willing to lay down his life for a greater cause, and there are times when soldiers do this to stay alive in order to complete the mission. These guides too. Yeah, guides are perfectly fine if you need to. I already tried like the first playthrough. I did new guides and we 100% died. So now I'm just using a guide right now, just try to see the good ending. But yeah, no problem when people use guides, it's perfectly understandable. If you were one of my recruits, I would have flogged you and thrown you into the brig. But you have certainly showed you need a mentor. Very well, I'll stand by your side and advise you until you send me out at your bidding. Ooh, nice. Thank you. Now, wait there while we reclaim that fighter. Sir Emerald has agreed to act as your military advisor. The fleet will now escort the palace until instructed otherwise. Ooh, nice. So he's with me now. Nice. Alright, so we gotta go to Stoy. Oh, Stoy, this guy. Oh, we have to offer him a cabinet position. You arranged a private dialogue with Stroyan and laid out an offer. In exchange for electoral vote, I'm willing to grant you a role within the Celestial Ministry. You'll be one of my closest advisors with influence on Imperial policy. What position are you offering me? Lotus of Science. An interesting offer. I'm very busy with my research here and my duty to Astral. However, the Empire would be benefits by expert guidance. Very well, accept. E. You have electing struck in the Relictor of Death Wing, the position of Lotharite of Science. You will now travel with the palace. He grants a Science of Skill. Ooh, Science Skill 75, nice. Enhanced Palace Movement? Oh, Enhanced Palace Movement, nice. That's one down. Alright, so we need to visit the training guard now. Alright, so after this, we need to stay put again. Okay, so we need to stay here. Okay, let's go ahead and skip this until we get the section. Okay, this one. Maybe keep the Jubilee. Let's keep it staying stable. Yes, so I already done that one before. Oh, this one we're gonna do some hunting. Nice, we can do some hunting. Oh, we got bonus too, which is even better. Let's see, what is this? Intrusion power, security. Okay, so yeah, we already did this one already. Science. Oh, we could do the science one. So we're up and release them. Oh yeah, this was, yeah, I remember. This is where this one person was drunk. And he was saying that I killed my father. Sober him up and release him. You tap your fingers on your chin. Let's try the unexpected. We've got chemical treatments in the lab that can purge alcohol from someone's system. Sober them up right away. Since going straight from a warm, fuzzy drunk to sharp, bright sober, it's bright slamming for a full-length math textbook into the center of your forehead is at high speed. It's generally more practical to let people sleep it off, but it can be done for special occasions. I'm going to down and say hello, clear the fluff out of his brain and set him free. He'll probably be terribly embarrassed. Sometimes it's better to kill him with kindness. Yeah, it's better to kill him with kindness. Alright, so we gotta go to Shin part, this guy. And then we gotta negotiate with this one. We need the support of electors in order to formally become Empress. Will you pledge your loyalty to me? He chuckles. In the age-old wisdom for your people, what isn't for me? What is it they want? Oh, trifle. This is a moment of your attention, nothing too taxing. You may have heard that the eldest son of my second wife is putting forward another motion in the courts to try to divert me from some of my property. Dealing with this sort of paperwork is highly unpleasant and waste a great deal of my time. I would prefer that the case would be quietly shuffled out of the schedule. Once I am Empress, I have a case like that dismissed with a single word. Yes, of course you could, but once you are Empress, well guaranteed I would have that what you would remember an old acquaintance. I couldn't, after all, take my vote back. If you think I might betray you, what guarantee do I have to do that you won't betray me? Common sense, my dear. Cheating in the Imperial heir practically is one who might become Empress, even without my support. Would be extremely short-sighted of me. If I pledge my loyalty to you, my dear, it would be in all sincerity. But that is my price, simple enough, I would think. At least it doesn't sound dangerous. Oh, okay, so we have to do... Oh, lasso. Okay, so we have to do the quest. Where's the quest? I guess we're gonna do some lawsuits. We're gonna be a lawyer or something, or a judge, I don't know. The legal action was concerned Singapore being processed on the impenetrable and subject to Mao's specific laws through various imperial proclamations and regulations to apply. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some Phoenix Light. If you have enough legal experience, you might be able to find some loopholes and derail the case and force it to dismiss. Otherwise, you'll have to travel to the Mao station in person to affect matters. If you gain access to relevant office, you could make all the case paperwork completely disappear. If you want to be a bit more aggressive, you could make an entire office disappear. We can make a whole entire office disappear, oh my. Or you can track down the disgruntled heir and persuade them to drop the case. Ooh. So we're gonna be the menace one, intimidate the heirs. Basically, it seems like we're gonna have to blow the whole thing. According to the guide, we have to intimidate the heir. Seeing parts in strange stepchildren were not invited to the imperial reception and have never been introduced to you personally. You may not recognize you. Threats would be much easier to make with a person power of the Emperor behind you, but might also have more consequences. Remember when you Phoenix Strike? Wait, you did? Oh, when did this happen? I've only played the first game, like the first trilogy. Did it happen in like the second trilogy? I'm not sure which game happened, but damn. At least I'm remembering. I don't know, I haven't played Apollo yet, so I'm not really sure. But I really should get back to Phoenix Strike. I really should. But dang, that's crazy. That whole court. Pretty sure you played all of them. Oh, you played all of them? Yeah, I've only played the first 3. So technically, I have played the ones on the 3DS. So I never played the Apollo games, but I played the ones on the 3DS though. But it's been a while since I played those ones. I barely remember. All I know from the 3DS ones, there's a whale. I remember there was a killer whale at one point. And that was interesting. I like the Chronicles most. The one with the Victor. Oh, that one, yeah. That one seems very interesting. That's also on my backlog that I gotta play. Yeah, very good. Close case. I barely remember, but I just remember there was a whale. That's all I remember from that case. It's a whale. But one of these days I'll get back to the trilogy and play it. I don't know if I played what was the one that's in London? I might play that one first, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely gotta find time to play them. A mysterious threat from an unknown young woman is less convincing, but if they think you are representing some criminal organization, your true representation wouldn't be damaged. Ooh. What are we gonna do? Oh, I gotta approach them as the imperial heir. You put on your fanciest jewelry and pay a visit to the imprudent wannabe inheritors, your imperial bodyguards in tow. In haughty tones, you express that the future emperors will be very unhappy if they continue causing trouble in the courts. Oh. With curtsy bow and narrowed eyes, they agree to your demands. When you return to the palace, you receive the message from Streamheart. The case has been abandoned, and you will now have his vote. Yes, we got his vote. We scared some children. We scared the childrens. It's like his cousins or like some stepchildren or something. We didn't bully him, we bullied his stepchildren or something. Yeah, I think it was his stepchildren. But hey, we're just a little girl, okay? It's okay. I think we're like 16 or something, so we should be fine. Alright, so after that, we're gonna go talk to Fastly and take an art lesson. It's time for some art lessons. Alright, so we can do exercise routine. Oh, we're going back to Malacca. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, Nice. Since we have science and that one thing, we can travel to now. Nice. This makes things so much more easier. We can basically semi-fast travel without actually fast traveling. Alright, so now... Oh, we have to adopt... Oh, we can adopt a kid again. Nice. We're gonna have a baby. Oh, you might do him briefly delivered to an anti-intoxication. As you explain, he's really extreme... Oh, this guy. Okay. If that's the result, update drunk. Okay, this is the drunk guy. Yeah. It's okay. It's adoption. We adopt a kid. You might, but don't worry. We got people taking care of the kid. He may be my adopted son, but we got people taking care of him. I'm a princess. I have people to take care of the children. Just like they raised me. You met him briefly to deliver the intoxicated. As you expected, he was extremely embarrassed and struggled to meet your gaze while he made his apologies. He claimed that it was all a joke that got out of hand and promised to never drink so much again. You better. Drinking is bad. Drinking is bad. Don't over-drink. He has not repeated the offense since he was released. As far as we can tell, he has not mentioned you to anyone, and there's no new rumors in circulations. Okay, good. The concubine Esmeralda was certain that your father was involved in something before he had disappeared, but she had no lead. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna follow the sign. Perhaps if you read through the scientist logs in a journal, something will jump at you. It's worth a try, even though it could take some time to get through all the relevant data. That's dealt with. You have studying to do. Ooh, we're gonna practice some demolition. Where is demolition? There it is, demolition. Okay, so we're gonna be blowing stuff up soon. Alright. I guess we're gonna blow stuff up soon. We received a report from the Imperial Thresher. Agents... Okay, just spotted the guy. Oh, you had to figure out the name for the kid. Yeah, we're gonna blow some stuff up, apparently. Alright, this is where we're naming our kid. The mother wanted the tricycloning, and according to the guy, that's fine. Prince Trexuni is a good name. Very well, I sent out the announcements. Guess we respected the mom's wishes. Yeah, we have an heir. We have a baby. Alright, now we go to Wrestler. Oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy. Oh, no, yeah, this guy. Oh, we're having... Oh, okay, so we offered him a cabinet position. In exchange for electoral vote, I'm willing to grant you a role with my celestial ministry. You'll be one of my closest advisors with influence on imperial policies. I would very happy to give you my advice on many subjects, Your Imperial Highness. Did you have a particular role in mind? Lord Chancellor. Yes, I would be happy to serve you in this position. I'll make preparations so I can be available whenever you need of me. Thank you. Nice. Ooh, bureaucracy. You have Bachelor Electro of Undro, the position of Electro Chandler. You'll now travel the palace and enjoy a bureaucracy of 50. Ooh, extra social link. Nice. Alright, now after that, we go to Zolet. Where's Zolet? Zolet. Oh, this guy right there. This guy. And we will negotiate with him, apparently. Negotiate. I need the support of my lectures in order to formally become Empress. Will you place your loyalty to me? He looks at you, lets out a slow, dramatic sigh. Fair princess, if we're not friends, you and I. There is no reason for me to pin your colors on my sleeve, and yet there are many still in arrangements that both benefit us. A very delicate matter in need of a deft touch. You mean a favor of something that you want me to do in exchange for your vote? Yes, if you must lay it out so plainly. He reaches over a low desk and slides out a jar, plucking a blue velvet case from the depths. This is a gift which I want you to deliver directly to Bsky. I can easily travel and carry a gift, but there are many number of carrier services. Not in this case. I wish to deliver a gift to a member of a particular harem, whose mistress is my greatest rival. Ah, he wants to involve you in some scandalous affairs. Fantastic. Zerta would destroy anything that she believed might have been sent by me. Any parcel sent openly to this target would be intercepted and searched. That meaning we could arrange, rare, and take a great deal of planning. I wish for this gift to be a wondrous surprise. And for that, I must employ subtlety. I can provide directions to the Sertra's estate, the layout, the location of window that gives you access to the correct bedroom. But the key is an element of surprise. You are not certainly associated with me. I'll have the item delivered to Heavenly Palace. We must not meet in person to avoid suspicion. Do you agree? It's a rather risky situation for personal intrigue, calling for stealth, and likely be embarrassed if you are caught. What if it's a trap? What if the gift turns out to be a poison or a bomb? I'll see what I can do. If he tries to keep this quiet, he can make it too much a fuss if you never succeeded. Oh my goodness. Oh. I guess we're gonna carry some stuff. Oh jeez. Alright, so we gotta march with guards. Alright, then it says we're gonna have to stay put. Alright, this is him. Oh, hello. There's a message begging you from Sonia as soon as you get up. Oh. You punch in her code and call is answered immediately. Zenora, I can't believe you have a baby. Well, I didn't have a baby. Yes, I know, but still, baby, can I play with it? You can visit him if you want to. Yes. But no fortune telling. I don't want the prophecy hanging over his cradle. Aww. You know, destiny will find you wherever you're prepared for it or not. I have enough problems with my own destiny. You close the connection and she shake your head. Are babies really that interesting? Are they? I don't know. Are they that interesting? I don't know. You really can't think about Prince Zirconi right now. Alright, now we do some sports. We do some sports this time. That could be, yes, they're very cute. They also very much cannot be all. I see. Oh, it's time for the big interview. Alright, so let's see. We will choose military. Also, this one right here, strong commander. You talk for a while about the importance of the Emperor as military commander and protector of the populace. Your relations with the Tsar will help support your position. After a bit more chatter, you strike your final pose. You flex your muscles in a wicked smile. You may be young, but you're no weakling. You will conquer. Afterwards, the team insists that everything went well, but then again, that's their job. Right, so now we gotta do the Zolet's mission. Zolet's package has been safely delivered to the palace. It looks as though you saw it on the transmission, a blue velvet case. It sits comfortably in your hands. You had to get down to the surface corridor. Oh. You arrived at the planet and seek out Satara's estate. Oh, that's quite the estate. Keep your distance and being careful not to draw attention to yourself. You walk around the buildings, getting a feel for the area and looking for the room that's all it indicated. You're in luck, one of the windows are partially open. You might be able to get inside that way. You also spot a surface entrance used by the house staff on errands. There are no visible guards or animals on watch that might get in the way. However, if you're caught breaking into the noble's house, your reputation will be damaged. Oh my. We're gonna use engineering. Use a hover claw to carry the package to the window. A hoverclaw is a metal device with multiple propellers, one at each corners, which can freely move in any direction through the air. Flying machines like these are mostly toys, but they can be used to carry small packages as well. Yay! You clamp the underside of the claw around the velvety case, being careful to keep the weight balanced. Then you spin the blades and launch the device into the air while wiggling the control sticks to move it up and down. So far so good, however there is a complication. Your target window is practically open. You'll need to get a payload inside, but it will take very tricky to get rid of maneuvering to fit the hoverclaw through the gap. If you have cooperation of a person inside the room, then you could just reach out and grab the case, but he has no idea that you're trying to send him something. You could just yell up under the window, or the whole house would hear. Oh. Let's see, we're gonna be choosing piloting. Try to fly through the window. You play with the controls for a bit, spinning the hoverclaw in circles, swooping back and forth. Just to get a feel for how it moves. You can't speed too much like this through, though, or someone might notice you lurking behind the estate and call for security. You fly the claw up to the window's heights and make your approach. Careful. Oh, so carefully. You line the claw with the window gap and push forward. Once inside the room, you can't see or know what's going on. All you could do is power down the device so that it lands and hope that it doesn't break too many things in the process. Whoever leaves in that room should definitely find the case. It is best you could do. You leave the hover controller in the grass and hurry back to the shuttle to return to the Heavenly Palace. Oh, so you're just gonna leave it there? Dang. Hopefully we're wearing gloves and there's no DNA on it. Once you're safely back to your room, you call Zorana to report your success. Many thanks for the aid with the situation. As promised, I'll vote for you for the election. Thank you. Yeah. We got their thing. Alright, so now we got to do this person. We gotta negotiate. You arrange for a private conversation with Million. I need your support. Oh yeah, this guy that wants me to do sports, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, we have to do the mailing challenge. Right, then according to this, we have to do fishing. Okay, we got some hunting, so that's good. This is a way to take down a large number of fish quickly through the blasting fish. You drop an explosive in the water. Oh, that's one way to fish. Use some explosives and make the fishies come up. That's the best way to fish. Use explosives. Ah, jeez. These ways take a large number of fish quickly, though it could be through blasting fish. You drop an explosive into the water, and it goes off. It stuns all the fish in the area. A lot of them will blow up into the surface, and you can scoop them up with a net. This is frowned on since many of the fish will die and sink out of reach, wasted other animals, and habitats may have been also destroyed. No real fishing contest would ever allow this technique. Ordinarily, people caught doing this might be imprisoned, but Million's rules didn't specify or ban it. Oh, what happened? Oh. Let me see what happened. Oh, I don't mind. Tasty fish blew them all up. I don't mind. Oh, because this is blow them. I don't mind. That's not the type of blow them they're referring to. Oh my gosh, I don't mind. I don't know how I don't mind. That was naughty, I don't know. You like fish, but I like that. Good here. I think Automod, that was something different. I think Automod needs to take their mind out of the gutter. Bad Automod. You can't fish with dynamite quietly. You obviously knows that you've done. You accept that sort of defeat or denounce you as a cheater. How should I approach this? Oh. Let's see. Demolition. Blast fishing. Whether you win or lose, this will at least make an impression. You assemble a few bottle bombs in net to scoop out the fish, then head down to the planetary surface. You rent a boat. You want to get into the water, away from the shore, so you can drop your depth charge right into the center of the fish. You light the fuse, quickly wrap the bottles in waterproof material to protect the flame, then drop into the water. Boom! Oh, the environment is destroyed. The boat rocks wildly, throwing you off board. Perhaps you should have considered that shockwave. The water is strong enough to stun the whole school of fish might have an effect on the boat in the middle of it. Luckily, the bomb has already detonated, so you're not in any real danger, just wet and embarrassed. You pull yourself back up and get on with things. One after another, dazed or dying fish bob into the surface, with their swimming bladders ruptured by force. They had no chance to evade or resist. It was totally unfair, such is life. Such is life, blasting the fish. You bring out the net, scoop out the fish, dumping them into the bottom of the boat, then prepare to row over to a different section of the lake to try the trick again. Wait. He pulls up next to you, looking down at your catch so far, sliced and slashed by fragments of the bottle bomb. You're ruthless, yes. For the sake of my fishing hole, I concede. So I have your boat? Yes, yes. Now get out of my lake. He seems more amused than annoyed. Looks like your gamble paid off. Now all you have to do is get back to the Heavenly Palace without blowing yourself up in the process. We got his boat by blowing up the fish. Oh jeez. Right, now we gotta go to Corvo's. Now we have to negotiate. And we already talked to them the first time, so we should be fine. Hope they had a proper fish fry. Hopefully they had the fish fry. Hopefully they didn't waste any. Yeah, that would be sucks. That would be sucky. The poor fish wasted. Alright, guard duty or guard training. Alright, gonna be staying put. Skip. Okay, we can do more sports. Gonna be very sporty, apparently. Your skill in sports is now 50. You cannot pass. Okay, that's fine. As long as we're at 50. Return your room to find an important message flashing. Okay, flashing. Oh yeah, this is about the thing. About the video that someone sent us about our mom saying they didn't want me. To investigate. That's the best to investigate. No, we're gonna visit Tempest today. Our little birdie. No, didn't, 30 city extra sure Tempest. Well, where is that one? Oh, this one, okay. Oh, we already had to, okay, so we're gonna request an audience already. Last time it did not work. Alright, so request Neil. Acknowledge your authority.
Hey,
yes.
Skim. Oh. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
I'm Mabel, the fairy
what?
bear
No
magical
way, Captain
girl.
Meow? Oh my
Let's
goodness.
create some
this
magical
is
moments
shattering.
together in the world of
That's
gaming
crazy.
and fun.
Do
Feel
the
free to
scientists
join
know?
in on the adventure.
Do the scientists know that cats can meow? I think we should probably invest like $5 billion on this and do more research. Oh, welcome, Zach. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. We're following a guide and trying to become the best empress that we can. The prince should be flogged? Oh, apparently that's what we have to do. The prince should be offended God. Okay, good. Okay, ooh, science. Severed lashing has a chance to be crippled or even kill the victim. If that doesn't happen, then the gods might accept that they're permanent. Interesting. She falls into a silent compilation. You are young, and therefore your path is uncertain. You must seek a sign for favor for the gods. Okay, so we read this before. No, this is new because we got sports. You have watched many matches and have a decent idea how basic strategies play out, at least. Oh, yeah, because he wants me to do that one thing. Yeah. Like the lancing, but with the star things. That's very deadly. Alright, then after that... Oh, okay, we're gonna do her personal quest. Oh boy. Here's the first time I've actually done this one. Hey, hopefully you're doing good, Zach. Historical matches are held regularly. You have her All Holiness deposition, but you still have need to call ahead and make several arrangements. You'll only be able to make this attempt once. Don't mind, this sport is dangerous, and the ritual matches even more so. The temple players don't wear helmets. If you're struck in the head, you will be killed instantly. Are you sure you're ready to do this? I don't think so, but let's play. Bring it on. So the Heavenly Pass Labs gives you a shot of something that boosts your speed for the match. Something might be close to that cheating, but you haven't been officially given any rules on the subject. For all you know, the temple players are regularly on high in smoke. Oh my goodness, they're high. They're high in smoke, oh my. Still, there might be side effects. Let's rely on natural skills. You rather trust your own body than drugs, which might burst your heart. Is the guy close to how you got? Somewhat, but not really. There's a lot of different ones. Let me see. Can I go? Okay, I'll show you my skills as soon as I can. But it's very different though. A lot of stuff is different. So basically, we had to do like the piloting. We had to do a lot of piloting, so that way we get the military guy on our side, the Emerald. Then we also had to do some fishing. Then we had to do some explosives. We blew up fishies at a lake. We blew up the fishies at the lake. So that's why we got one of the lectors. Now it's quite a bit different. It was different though. So far we're getting everyone on our team, so that's good. Once the arrangements are made, you transport down to the planet's surface. Oh, here go stats. Okay, here we go. Yeah, right here, stats. So right now we have Rhetoric 50, we have Sports 50, Hunting 40, Piloting 50, a little bit of Operations 20. We got some Repair, we got some Demolition, we got some Melee. And we had like more people on our team, and we have offered positions. So that boosts a little bit for everything, which is nice. Oh yeah, these are the current skills right now. Tonight's match represents a symbolic conflict between two deities as they clash over the dominance in Miracle and Pantheon. Demonstration the influence they will hold over the twin worlds for the cycle to come. This matchup... Oh hey Savvy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well.
I'm out of MP.
Aww.
I need to recharge.
Oh no, Maple's tired. Let's see. Let me read that real quick. Hope you're doing well. Yep, I'm doing pretty well. Oh, you're tired after work? So busy? Oh no. Hopefully it wasn't that bad. Right now you're at home. That's good, that's good. It's good that you're home now. But hopefully everything's doing better now. But yeah, you definitely relax. Have some good relaxing time. But yeah, hopefully work wasn't too bad though. Oh yeah, definitely get some rest, No need to strain. Resting the body is always more important. The match was put against Zorana, goddess of poison, ice, and wild plants, versus Corler, the god of song, construction, and the hunt. The chosen deity does not affect the team's equipment or the game rules, only the colors the team wears. The star will not be poisoned. Which deity do you choose to play for? Oh. I guess we're gonna be this one. Star. Just this time of year, super busy at work, gonna be till Christmas season. No one wants to cook. True, that is true. Not a lot of people want to cook. That is true. People would rather have other meals prepared for them. But hey, at least it keeps you busy. So that's good. Unfortunately, I don't think your paycheck will get any better. It'll stay the same. You put on a black bodysuit and wind yourself with the red and brown ribbons. The rest of your team does not bother to strike up the conversation. With you or with each other, their faces are expressionless behind the patterns of paint representing their loyalties. There is no discussion or strategy, no attempt to build excitement, just like they're in a trance. Oh, okay. Thankfully, you're off tomorrow. Then Christmas Eve, you'll be working from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then Christmas Eve from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, you're gonna be off for 2 weeks? Nice. That's nice. That sounds very nice. But it seems like a pretty decent schedule. Not that bad. Seems pretty good. But it's kind of unfortunate that you have to work on Christmas Day, though. It's kind of unfortunate. But it's okay. At least it's not too long. So you're gonna be sleeping, relaxing? Nice. Yes, that sounds really good. I wish I could take some day off. But I can't take any days off from my work. You have no time to train with these people. You don't know how they play. Are they just going to ignore you on the field? It looks like a team or no team, you may be on your own. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, work's just very busy right now since we're extremely understaffed. I'm practically doing the whole department myself, seems like. You come to the impression that High Pontifex with their devotion in order to win her vote. What is your primary objective in the match? We are gonna be a team victory. In order to show that you have a favor of the gods, you need to win. The whole point of these ritual sports, isn't it? So where do you make the most impact? Generally, a rusher charges towards the midfield, enemies holding the star to tackle them and make them drop it, or at least force them to throw. Without the team time to aim, an extremely energetic position that calls for strong and fastest athletes. While good rushers are an important part of the team's strategy, they don't score points directly, and the players are usually less popular because of it. If you want to earn glory, this might not be the best position. A disruptor tries to intercept the enemy's passes by knocking the star out of the air or blocking it from reaching the target. This requires a lot of jumping. Jumping long arms and luck. Shake all the butts in Zach's direction. Oh my. Well, hopefully Zach's ready. Disruptors are the players most likely to make physical contact, while still flying star in order to steal it from the other team. It is rare for everything to line up, or just right to make it that impossible. But with it does, it makes for a high dramatic replay. This makes the disruptor the best chances for seeking personal glory, but the risks are so obvious. The receiver tries to keep their distance from other players so that they can pick up the star if it's thrown their direction. This requires quick judgment to take advantage of opportunities and throwing an arm to move the star along. Receivers are usually the ones to make the final throw to score a point, which makes them look good. You're sure you can throw well enough to hit the goal, even if it's a chance. This might help you stand out in the High Pontifex's eyes. Receivers also has a chance to be hit by the falling star since the spirit might be thrown directly at them, but the receiver standing still getting pierced doesn't look nearly as dramatic as the disruptor leaping for it. Which role would you attempt? According to this, way to be receiver. You stake out the path through territory on the side of the sphere near the target goal. There's a lot of dancing around as players from the enemy team try to get close enough to block anything sent in your direction. You attempt to avoid them. Still, it doesn't feel like your team is much interested in passing the star your way. You don't know or trust you. They're not going to be the top choice since pinning the strategy on. You could try to tap into the spirit of the game by howling in excitement when your team makes a move, screaming in the faces of the enemies to taunt them, or scare them away, jumping around, yelling, "I'm open," whenever the star is on the move. There's nothing like sports to bring people together. They will acknowledge you. At least you hear a shout. When you see the star wheeling in your direction, this is your chance. Oh. Wait for it to hit the ground. You want to win the match, but you don't want to be scared. You watch the trajectory, trying to judge where the star will land. The spear slams into the ground right in front of your feet, like a gift from the heavens. You snatch it up, pivot to take aim to the goal, aware that your enemy's rushers are heading straight for you. This is your big chance. You hurl the star, but it misses the target, bouncing off the ground nearest the target. One of your teammates in the enemy's goalie race to each other to see who could get there first. You didn't quite see what happened, though, because at the point the enemy rusher knocked you out on your feet. The rest of the game was a blur of chaos, excitement, but in the end, your team wins. You need to arrange another meeting with the High Pontifex in order to find out what she thinks of your performance. Oh, geez. Hopefully she liked my performance. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. It's made another request for an audience with the High Pontifex. At last, you are granted permission to travel to the surface corridor and enter the Bsky of Shadows. You're guided to a small chamber where you wait for your private audience. The wait feels longer this time. You can feel a faint rhythmic tapping sound everywhere in the walls. It's very quiet, but nothing else will concentrate on. It's restless. At last, your holiness is ushered inside by a silent priest. Strength be with you, and also with you. I have considered your position in your actions. The gods have smiled upon you, Princess Zorana. I will grant you my audience and join your celestial ministry. Please call me whenever you are in need of advice relating spiritual matters. Thank you. Considering her rule as the head American religion, the High Pontifex cannot take up permanent residence with the Heavenly Palace, but her influence may be felt far and wide. Eeeeee. We did it. We got the Pontifex on our side. Nice. Ooh, 75. Oh no, we lost Lukemir. Lukemir. Oh my. That's okay. Who needs Lukemir? Alright, well, with that, we need to explore the station. And now we gotta stay put again. Right, you want to see me? Your Holiness, formality by request your approval sign. Ooh, the most recent North Korea science was your father. Okay, that's fine. What was the research ejection ship focused on? Does it have anything to do with my father's warp experiments? No, the installations focus on asthmatic generations, terraforming, while advanced in the area that could help expand the empire. But what are the implications of proving this? You have far been too busy to study even action brought before the previous ministry. You have to take a guess. At least you approve the position, so approve. Fine, I'll sign. Very well. Is there any news about Lukemir's campaign? A new interview for the feed. You pair the screen where you see footage of Lukemir answering questions from reporters while making a visit to his historic castle on the Twin World. I already held an event there. Mine was better. You can't waste your time worrying about what he's doing. You need to focus on your own schedule. Alright, so, survival this time. Our survival. There it goes, there's survival. Nice. 30. Ooh, wait, science? What happened? You walk away from the final science lab with a sigh. You spent more than a tracing poring over the experimental records, journal entries, and messages sent between your father and Haru scientist, Three-Forked Lightning. You scanned the scientist's shelves and shaken up the insector clothing search for crumpled notes. You personally walked through every relevant lab and stood where they would have stood to view the events from their perspective. You have carefully handled the remains of the failed warp gate. And nothing makes sense. Three-Forked Lightning was an eccentric outsider who theories were viewed as rightful skepticism by a larger scientific community. The Haru was thrilled to have the opportunity to pursue this research with imperial backing and pursues enthusiastic reports on a regular basis. Those records revealed nothing but failure after failure, every test imploding. This never raised alarms because the tests were always in tiny amounts of material and the damage was safely contained. Perfectly normal for the level of research. The research wasn't going anywhere. There is no signs of meaningful progress. the scientists looking at these results would even consider sending the radical test with living subjects. The chance of success was absolute zero. If three-forked lightning came up with an entirely new approach, like a flash from the void, something had actually worked, then it would have happened that very night, and every shred of evidence would have been destroyed in an accident, leaving no clue. It seems implorable. Marzians testified that to the cabinet that the Emperor received message summoning him to the lab when it's a breakthrough. Unfortunately, you can't find any records of that message. What did you find was opposite, a message from the Emperor telling the three-forked lightning to meet with him in the lab that night. Your father was not a stupid man. It's hard to believe he would volunteer for a wild experiment with no history of success, and yet there appears to be what happened. Why would he have done something so obviously foolishly fatal? Oh. Apparently, it's an accident. Sometimes even smart people do some stupid things. Maybe three-forked lightning thought there was a breakthrough and was wrong. Maybe the Emperor was overly excited and insisted a test without the proper precautions. Whatever happened, it killed them both. You got to accept that you will never know the truth. It happened, it's over. There's no point investigating any further. This is your life now. Oh, it's my life.
His axe is reminding you to drink some
okay.
water. You
I
need
think
to
some
stay
water.
hydrated.
Thank you for the water, Zach. Thank you. So we're gonna do Corvo's personal quest now. We've done this before. You have no idea what he's planning, but you can't imagine the High Pontifex would approve of an Imperial Princess supporting their fantasies even if they are harmless. In superstition, history, or blasphemy, could the gods themselves take an offense, or would you have overreacted? It's natural for a child of this age to want to feel important, to desire a sign from the heavens. Perhaps he only wishes for you to pray together. But, are you sure you want to do this? Yep, we're gonna meet him. Her buzzings are extremely painful bites. They won't kill you, but you might wish that they had. Your muscles will go into spasms, your arms may be paralyzed for some time afterwards. You never heard of their venom being able to put anyone into an altered state. No one would use hypod ants as a recreational drug. Corvus points to the picture. Mushroom tea, easy path that'll open your eyes to the unseen. Many people use the mushrooms to enter altered states, but they make you sick, even if they're the wrong mushrooms. They can do worse than make you sick. Fungal identifications is a complicated process. To be certain what sort of mushrooms they are, you need to see them growing in situ and do a bunch of tests. All I could do is look and make a guess, take a gamble. Therefore, it is only an educated guess, but they look like psychedelic mushrooms, not poisonous ones. You can't see any medical equipment here. If something goes wrong, you have to summon help from the palace. It won't come here quickly. Alright, we're gonna drink the tea again. Because we drink the tea. Oh, you John again. The candles are warm and comforting. It's nice to have a guidance to know that you're not alone. You smile brightly at Corvos, feeling a bit woozy. Now you're ready to meet death. Alright, we're gonna meet death and we're gonna be glowing. Thanks. Corvos, yes, okay, so we got a vote there. Oh, we're gonna move Vasily now? Oh, well, Vasily did say they don't want to be there for forever. Vasily, I want to thank you for all your support, but I think it's time I had someone else take your seat in the ministry. Yeah. Hydrate. I want to thank you for all your support, but I think it's time I had someone take your seat in the ministry. Ah, that's a relief. Thank you for being such a wonderful hostess, but it's time for me to go home. He takes your hand and brushes his lips over the back of your fingers. Goodbye, Vasily. You're a good man. You helped me so much. Now I need to go for Elix, her, and we're gonna offer her a position. In exchange for your electoral vote, I'm willing to grant you a role within the Celestial Ministry, you become one of my closest advisors with influence on Imperial policy. Of course, it would be my privilege to offer you advice and guidance. What position do you have in mind? Apparently, you're going to be my new co-chair. Excellent. Thank you for the opportunity, Your Highness. You're taking Vass's position, so I expect you to do a good job. Alright, then we're gonna be visiting Tempest. Now I guess we become bold. Explore the station. Oh, we're gonna be moving now. We're gonna be going to Malacca 2. Nice. You hurry through the halls of fate, meeting when around the corner you see a servant directly in your path. Touching, dusting, delicate, all these things. Get the. We don't have any of this, so it breaks. Look out! It's too late to stop. You double the servant flying direction. Uh-oh. Well, it's okay. We don't need that anyway. Apparently, I can fix it. Visual repair. Repair down the damage. It looks a clean break. It's probably repairable. Have the piece sent to my room. I will look at it in more detail. That is the official order. Yeah. Alright, so next we are gonna be train. Oh, interesting. We're gonna be studying train. Alright, we got 30 in train now. We got the Planet Bird statue knocked over earlier. Had a bit. Yeah, we still failed. Out of frustration, I ended up nailing the pit together with rivets, and I'll eat. That's the last thing willing to connect again, but it's the wrong angle, and it's sticking out. Trying any harder might destroy the thing entirely. Better put it out now and forget about it. Anyway, you're a princess. Your creative efforts can only make the art more interesting, right? Yeah, I'm sure it will. You swipe through the absence myth, mythology, legends, and ancient Novonian people, your distant ancestors. Okay, I think, yeah, we already got this one. Oh, but it's new since we passed spirituality. Strangely, despite the luminance filling your same role as avatars in many faiths, they're not described as demigods, but as mortals who found divine weapons and learned to wield them. According to legends, lumens would gain their powers from mythical jewels held up their hands, which would fill them with crystal energy. Oh yeah, this is where we're talking about the crystals. Yeah, because we had a dream about crystals. Yeah. Now let's just skip until we get to the next part. Where are we? Oh yeah, the etiquette. Okay, etiquette. Truth. You don't have enough etiquette. High school class was a trip here once, primary reward. Okay, yeah, we already did this once. Training guard. Then we're gonna be staying put here. Oh. Stay put. Pearl Henry's birth star. Okay, this is about my birth star. Nothing particularly noteworthy. Okay, so this one put into the vaults. And maybe value you have to use for it. Put in the vaults with the gift. I think they're talking about the snow globe. Even though the settlement's considered imperial territory, it would be a lie within given borders. That could raise an issue for defense. Ah, yeah, the Gribs. The Gribs. Yes, the Gribs. A calling Grib space would make it easy for established observers and learn more of what fungus people are up to. An unusual situation could mean rare opportunity. Yeah, sure, yeah, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. But sure. It says we have to accept it, so sure. They're gonna be something interesting. Alright, after that, we can sponsor the expedition. Anyone willing to noob volunteers? Okay, sponsor it. We're gonna study more train. Okay, more train. Alright, next we are going to Meryl. and negotiate. We negotiated with her already, so it's fine. Oh, perfect. Of course, Your Imperial Highness, you have my vote. Thank you. Thanks. That was easy. Next, we're gonna go. Oh, we could do more. Oh, we could do more computer lessons. Nice. Sit down with crash course in computer handling. Nice. My operation skills went up. Let's see. Negotiate computer lessons. Yeah, cool. Okay. So deployment order. Your Imperial Highness, how may the fleet serve your empire? You're going to go to a new location. And you're going to go to Hero 1 over here. Yeah, deploy to Hero 1. Understood. Then... Please, no, now we just end our turn. Alright. Now exercise routine. Then after that, we are going to go to Trackist 1. What is this way? And since we have a good spaceship ability, we get to skip deep space and go straight towards it. Because we have really good things. Alright, so after that, we are going to be enduring. Ooh. We're increase our endurance. Dragon's Prime, yes, we've already been here, so we... Oh, yes, these people here. Thank you for coming. You smiled, hoping to lighten the mood for the room, but our guest looked disapproving. Would you like to speak with them individually? That'd be a bit awkward. You have to pick one to address first and others will watch and sign. Okay. Rhetoric, which is this one, address the group together. I am the daughter of the great Emperor Drakins, who has departed this life. I am the heir to his holdings, title, and responsibilities. The position of Emperor, however, is too important to hinge solely on the matter of birth. The Emperor is the Empire, focused into one body and requires the support of the Empire. As my father's heir, I am the most obvious candidate to assume the throne, and my accession will ensure the continuity and stability within government. I am traveling throughout the Empire, making myself known to all electors, so that you may judge for yourself my fitness to assume that position. I speak with each of you privately later, but for now, do you have any questions? Now you've turned the spotlight back onto them. Any point they raise, maybe in your own favor, will be heard by the others. The woman's wings twitch. Your brother was proposed heir until quite recently. You're quite young, and you have not been through the drain. Okay, so we already been talked to you already. Let's see. I am student. I have not taken an active role in politics up until this point, no. That is because I have been prioritizing my education at the finest academies in Kurdu, as my father's wished. Learning is a lifelong goal, not something to be completed by side aside. My priorities have changed with the situation. Now I have tutors and advisors to learn from. I promise you, I am not idle. Or is this sniffs visibly unimpressed? Okay. For you, studied military expertise. Of course, I am too young for military service as yet, and my duties to the Empire may not allow me that freedom in the future. But of course, I understand the importance of the military to the safety of Celestial Empire. This is only what I rely on experts, such as the Admiral, to advise me. Rebro looks unimpressed. Rajit clears his throat, then presses his flat hand flat to his sides. The new... famous American composers, which we've done that before. Next we observe his staff. And then we're gonna be Steve put here. A lot of things. He can't be helped, but according to the guide, it should be fine. I don't think you'll get like a perfect. I don't think you'll be perfect. Oh, it's my friends. I have to go sneak up on you later and give you lots of good luck kisses. Oh, really don't have to, but I'll be appreciative. Yes, I can believe you're a mother now. Yes, we're a mother now, because we adopted a baby. Well, neither can I. You don't even think about Prince Jackson most of the time. Oh yeah, I haven't thought about that guy, that little baby, in a while. For a while, you sit around and gossip about old classmates. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I agree with this story. We already agreed with the story before. Ooh, now we're going intrusion. Intrusion. Where is intrusion? Oh, there it is right here. Intrusion. Intrusion. So far we've been doing like the same skill twice, which is very interesting. I guess it makes sense to level up faster. There is a sound at the door. Come in. Oh, it's Ashley carrying a box. Okay, cool. Nice, we got a gift. Okay, so we're going to Road, this guy. And we're going to be negotiating. Oh yeah, he wants me to wrestle a gator if I remember correctly. I think. Or is it someone else? No. I need the support of my lectors in order to formally... Oh no, there's the other lady. I don't think I ever talked to this guy, actually. Empress, would you pledge your loyalty to me? You're a dragon starter, but you are an untrained girl. The Emperor needs to be a leader with strength and courage. If you wish to earn my vote, go to the military academy on Track and Prime and pass one of their tests. The administration tests? That should be simple enough. You're more prepared than many candidates. The graduation tests. It will be more of a challenge. It shouldn't be dangerous. Well, not very dangerous. Surely failed candidates don't usually die. Not all of them, right? Maybe. Hopefully. From now... Oh.
Sorry, I'm out of MP.
Oh,
I need to
Maple's
recharge.
tired. Maple's tired. We'll go to bed later. Alright, well, Maple's not working right now, so let me turn that off real quick. Maple be tired tonight. From what do you get to know, 13 military practices. I'm not in the stream just yet. Not yet. I got a lot of things I gotta do. The practices tests should involve improved physical fitness and planetary survival. The harsh desert's environment can be quite dangerous for the unprepared. To understand, yes. You need to prove yourself if you want to have his vote. You can tell how he feels about you. Oh, jeez, we gotta do a military. Right. There are 2 big exams that every candidate in the Track and Military Academy must complete before graduation. Succeeding at them will meet Albro's requirements. The first is the obstacle course, which tests your overall physical fitness. It is not enough to complete the course. Something's coming? Really? What's coming? What's coming? What are you talking about? It's not enough to complete course. You must also do within time limit or in order to pass. The second field exams, you will be dropped into the planet's surface. You have to find shelter, then navigate the wilderness to rendezvous to the next point. Oh, really? Oh my goodness, Raid! Hi, Atomic. How you doing? How you doing, Atomic? It's good to see ya. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the raid. But how's the game? How is Minecraft? If you're playing Minecraft. What are you playing? Minecraft? I appreciate the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you. Here, oh, you are playing Minecraft. Nice. But if you need a raid to run, that's perfectly understandable. If you need to eat, sleep, do anything. But how is it? How is Minecraft? Did you win? Did you build a lot of stuff? We're just playing Princess Galaxy, Sonara. I'm following a guide, trying to get the best ending. It was good, you're doing some... you're gathering resources, nice. Well, hopefully you got all the resources that you needed. The second in the field... Okay, I already read this one. Okay, so we can do the field exam first. You're arranged for a test slot and fitted with emergency transmitters and a tiny pouch of equipment that you wear strapped under your clothes. The first stage of the test is to exit safely from a moving vehicle. A shuttle flies low over the surface, attracting Prime. Low in terms of shuttle flight, not in terms of how far you're gonna fall from the ground. You have a parachute, but that's a long drop. Well, you gotta get through this one way or another. It won't get any easier. Oh. Oh yeah, what kind of resources were you gathering? Were you gathering wood, iron, gold, diamond? But yeah, that sounds very good though. Hope you got a lot of resources. You tip forward to let yourself fall into the air. Once you clear the shuttle, you pull cord and the parachute bears out behind you. You feel a jerk, but then your motion slow. Yay, piloting. You carefully adjust the canopy angle and flares as you near the ground so you can land softly on your feet, and then run a few steps forward to let the fabric fall behind you. You're gonna go for a bit to have a lovely soup. Oh yeah, thank you, no problem. Thank you for the raid, thank you. And some iron. Oh, nice. Can make some farms, nice. Hopefully you can make them farms, that'd be good. But yeah, have a good day. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. So you got a lot of iron, that's good to hear. But yeah, have a good day. Thanks for the raid again. You are now in the barren plains. Far in the distance, you see some scrublands where you might find water, and there is a lot of sandy wastes across to get there. The air is dry and hot, typical for a day's on track in Prime, but very uncomfortable for you. Yeah, I can feel that, yeah. That sounds very terrible. The safest thing to do is to take shelter until the sun goes down, then travel at night when it's cooler. We're gonna have to build shelter. You need to keep the sunlight off your head until the heat of the day passes. Unfortunately, there is no shade anywhere around here, no trees to build with. You can make a shade by propping up the parachute material like a canvas roof, then lying under it. With the help of some nearby rocks, you create an open desert shelter with 2 layers of fabric about knee height off the ground to catch the heat between them. Then you wriggle into the shade underneath, lie still to conserve energy. As evening approaches, the temperature diminishes. You should probably get moving now. There is enough light to keep you on the course. The parachute was useful, but it's quite a mess now. It would be more weight to carry should you bring it with you or leave it where it lies. We're going to abandon the parachute. You leave the remains of your shelter as a marker of your adventures thus far. If the Dragon Army wants it back, we can fetch it later. You strike out across the sands. The sand looks soft, but you know the exhaustions can be trudging across terrains that keep slipping out under your feet. You do a few moves to stretch your legs before getting to the rough bits, hoping to save your leg muscles some pain. You try to stick close to any hint of vegetation that you see. Even a little bit of grass means ground. There will be stubble around it. It's been a long day already, and the walk is more exhausting than you imagine, especially with no water. But you're young and healthy. It's hard work, but you can do it. You could see your goal up ahead, always going closer as the sky grows darker. You know you could make it. The straggly turfs of the grass on the waist become more common and the ground more firm. At last, you stand before a dry bush. I know the worst is behind you. You're out of the sand, but your ordeal isn't over yet. You still need water. Plants require water, that some vegetation may have roots to go deep to reach for it, or rely on mildew. You will need to look around a little further. Animal tracks would be a good sign, or even insects. Unfortunately, now it's too dark for you to see any traces. You have no choice but to keep moving and hope that you find some useful signs. Finally, at the top of the hill, you spot what looks like a gully or a dry stream bed, a place where the land has been craved by water. There's where you need to be digging. It takes a few attempts, but eventually you strike wet sand. With effort, which produces water, you plop open your equipment pouch, procuring the container for purification tablets. Finally, you could drink. We found water. I'm no longer thirsty. Once you manage to get some water into your body, your stomach waits enough to signal that it would like some food as well. Your equipment pouch does contain a fishing hook, but there doesn't seem to be any chances of finding enough water to fish in. You have to make do with the powdery cubes of emergency rations. The rations don't taste much, but they provide energy. That's all in all, you're in very good shape. You could even make a fire and to heat water for tea while you're waiting for the sun to rise. It's early morning, the device in your equipment pouch beeps. You hurriedly fish it out and receive the coordinates for the pickup point. As data is sent in distance and direction from your current location, but it won't update as you move along. You have to figure out where it goes from here. If you're too slow, you fail the test. Your equipment pouch includes a small compass, but beyond that, you're on your own. At least, it's not too hot yet. Filling with your compass, you are fairly sure that the point to the right direction and then set off. It's not as easy as it looks to walk in a straight line. Over uneven terrain, Tracking Prime has no primordial force. But it has a lot of rough grounds, thorny bushes, big rocks. You keep moving, making little detours. Luckily, you have experts moving around in the wilderness. You're not certain that you're perfectly on course to your target, but you have good sense of how far you traveled. You should at least be able to get close. When you think that you're in a good area, you choose the vantage point with good visibility to ensure that you could see a stealth shuttle landing. There, a cloud of dust. Summoning all the energy in your last effort, you run into the landing zone and are taken aboard. You've done it. Yee, we did it. You set up a call with Orbit, where you proudly display the shiny U3 Electrium pin that signifies your success. You have gained an appreciation for your courage and hard work as of all soldiers. As agreed, I'll give you my vote in the election. Thank you. We did it. We survived the wilderness. That's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Reggie. Maybe I should save. Let's go over here and save. I haven't saved in a bit. Alright, so Reggie, apparently we have to offer you a position. In exchange for an electoral vote, I'm willing to grant you a role within the Celestial Ministry. You will be one of the closest advisors with influence on policies. Which one do you want to be? Well, what is it? Which position involves a great deal of travel? Well, yes, to be effective, I need ministers to be able to with me in Heavenly Palace in order to advise me. Is that a problem? No, not at all. What position do you have in mind? Commerce. I'm not sure how of the great experience. Wait, was it commerce? Yeah, it was commerce. Wait, in commerce, yeah. I'm not sure if I have that much great experience in that subject to offer. Are you sure this is what you want? Oh no, no. My bad, it was the other one. I was looking at someone else. It's a Sparkle. It would be my pleasure to serve you in the capacity of your Imperial Highness. And we have a deal. I see lecture, travel, yes, 75. History voting and automatic voting history. Nice. Alright, so the other one was Oriza. So she's the commerce. Then offer cabinet position. Alright, I'm listening. What's your offer? Done. That was fast. Forward any necessary paperwork to my managerial along with any specifications for the ministerial apartments so that my wife can plan her designs. Now, if you excuse me, Your Imperial Highness, I have other business to attend to. Well, at least I have her vote. True, at least we have her vote. Alright, march with guards. Are we doing really good so far? This guide is really good. Really good guide. Alright, now we have to go to track case 2. Yeah, this place. Alright, skip these. Okay, take away to solve it. Oh. Owl. That puzzle, it seems interesting. Take it back to my room. Yee, we're gonna take the puzzle back. Wrestling. Oh, we're gonna be wrestling. Eee, we got an outfit. In my room, trying to solve it, but we failed. Yeah, we didn't really do good, but it's okay. collecting containers of the large American embassies, whose staff are only too happy to advise the palace on local trends and other methods to make guests feel flattered and indulged while maintaining your air of superiority. As the most important person in attendance, you wait for the festivities in full swing just before making a grand entrance. Alright, so this is all new stuff. Old stuff. Oh, I actually need to put on an outfit, actually. Alright, yes. Apparently we're supposed to put on this outfit. Oh my. That is, quite the outfit. I don't think she should be wearing that. But okay. Alright. Gloss over the subject. I don't think it's that appropriate either. But apparently it's called a dark champion outfit. So, interesting. It's a little too tight. Yeah, it's a little too tight. Yes, I am pleased to be able to meet you again. Today. I only wish it was under less stressful circumstance. In policies, circumstances are rarely pleasant. My condolences to your final case is the same thing. Okay, then we have to do the rhetoric. Tight on the last spots. Yes, true. Yes, he was. He gave his left for his superior of the Empire Oliver. Was that the right one? There's two rhetorics. Oh, it doesn't really explain which one, so I'm gonna assume it doesn't matter. Go for the first one. He gave his life to the service of Empire Olivet in all of us. He is inspiration to us all, indeed. Yes, okay, that's the same thing. Then it says he did not leave us. Emperor Dragon did not leave us. He lived his life in service to the Empire. He would never have chosen to abandon us. My apologies, I spoke unwisely. You understand, I can accept this respect towards my father and my empire. It is in my blood. I will carry his work. He nods deeply to you, almost boundly. Okay. Exercise routines. Now move to my... Really? Oh, so we're not gonna get anyone here yet? Okay, if you say so. I gotta go to the Mao now. I'm sure you're gonna come back over there later, maybe. Skip. And then reply favorably. I think it would be wise to more new voices in Comedia. Don't make any promises, but suggest I'm interested in exploring the idea. Very well. Intrusion. Okay, so we're gonna get more of this stuff. Level 50. Try getting the box, you hold the ear, you can't say a poke twist. Oh, nice. Piece by piece with this. Oh, nice, we got the box open. You have to just words, something that says accomplishment. Are you really gonna get back together? You put some of the pieces in your eyes, assembled? Okay, so I already read this before. Because it's about, basically the boxes from our brother, basically. This rendezvous by natural top secret forest, yeah. Basically from my brother. And he wants a hiding, like a meeting. So we'll see what happens. Because last time we weren't able to do that. This may be explained why the Mu have always been drawn to the Drac system. They find the presence of barren space rocks romantically appealing. It reminds them of home. Lectures in Mount Primer, please with a visit. Yes, okay, we already read this before. It is dark. It'll be dark. They blunder about something to the guests and apologize profusely before finally admitting the defeat and asking the nearby Mao to direct you to the lecture, which he does, and with a faint chuckle uttering, hey, how dare you laugh at me? Of course. Ooh, jeez. Good, right, good, truly. He brings forward okay, we already read that one before. Don't worry about it. Alright, don't worry about it. Stay with him. Okay, stay. Organized closet. And then, okay, so we stay put. The black message. Then we have to build our strength. Oh, apparently we're gonna be removing someone as cabinet. We're gonna move this guy? Oh, we're gonna remove this guy from cabinet member. He's gonna be upset with me. You arranged a private conversation. Things have changed. I've made another alternate agreement. I am no longer interested in making you one of my celestial ministers. Oh. Did I cause a problem, Swart? Rhetoric. It's a political issue. You're trying to find a way to explain that necessary of your decision. The political situation is unstable right now. I'm trying to keep track of all the votes and fractions in my head to predict the outcome in the election, but lines have shifted and so do the numbers. Unfortunately, at this point, I need to reach out to different camps and try to make alliances with groups that are not yet fully behind me. I'm not letting you go because of anything you've done wrong. On the contrary, it's because I trust you and I need to keep my enemies closer, at least for now. I understand. I wish you the best of luck. He nods and you depart. He doesn't seem to be upset, but of course he's no longer obligated to vote for you. You don't know how he feels about you. Oh, was that really a good idea? Well, apparently, because that's what guides them. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have her as her. Okay, so we're gonna offer her the cabinet position. In exchange for electoral, I'm willing to grant you a role within the Celestial Ministry. You'll be one of my closest advisors. With influence of political, you will weigh sensible decision. It is a very respectable tradition to take a Mao represented as your chancellor. I look forward to receiving your wisdom and guidance. Indeed. Oh, nice. Guess he's my chancellor now. Alright, so mistress to this one. Okay, this one. Request an audience. Nothing is to expect for the concentrated spirits in Mao belief system. They concentrate here, a place where forever is suspended between life and death, between home and the void space. After landing and leaving the vehicle, okay, we already read this one before. You knew enough about Mao practice to be ready for this. Oh. I bring incense, a prayer, and that my thoughts may reach the beloved dead. So it shall be. With a signal from the chief witch, torches are brought up to light bonfire, and same drums strike a slow rhythm as flames climb higher. You are acknowledged the heir to your father, Emperor Drankian, and recently departed. Call upon his spirit to speak with you and bring you his blessing in your endeavors. The drumming intensifies as the chief wish begins to dance and swing like flickers of firelight as they move around you. At a nod from one of the assistants, you cast your incense in the fire, sending it up a cloud of scent smoke into the restless mist. Will a visionary father appear? Will the shaman speak with his voice? You have never taken a part in practice before. Anything could happen. You squeeze your eyes tight shut, whispering words of welcome under your breath as the witch is instructed. Please, father, please come to me. Blink past, the drum beats slow, then stops. You open your eyes to find mistress staring at you. Was something supposed to happen? You look around, but all you see is mist. Did you defile the ritual somehow, anger the spirits? I'm sorry, I didn't see anything. No, the spirit of Emperor Draco will not come for you. You say he won't come? What do you mean? The shamans look at each other. We are not certain. You called upon the Emperor as your father to return to the realm of the dead, and there was no response, not even a denial. That means he might be still alive. Could his soul be trapped somehow? The wormhole created by the warp gate collapsed matter of such force that it intervenes, temporarily closing and ceasing to exist in this universe before bouncing back into reconstruct into a different location. It's between those points in space and time that do not exist. The warp has gone wrong. This object may be rendered into quarks scattered across the universe, or they might be internally separated between moments unable to pass on. This may be possible, we don't know. Is there anything I could do? No. I'm sorry, Your Imperial Highness. I cannot grant you any guidance at this time. Go back to your palace, search within yourself for the hidden truth, follow the path, and when the time comes for the lecture, the future will be revealed. If your choice is Empress, then we will speak again. It seems that it's best for all you could hope for now. You cannot tell how she feels, how they feel. But her father might be alive. Maybe. Alright, negotiate. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, search for problems. Alright, oh, now we're gonna go back to over here. It'll be check his tool again. But man, getting the science one was really good. Researching some of you from your bad pilot distress and move with the pilot. Yes. Okay, we can do more scouting. Actually, no, we haven't done scouting, so this is gonna be the first. Alright, so after we keep our current outfit, so they want us to keep this outfit. I at least want to see this one. Oh, that's actually very cute. That's very cute. That's actually a little bit more suitable. That actually, but we can't keep that one apparently. I like that outfit more better. But unfortunately, it says to keep this outfit. Alright, then we have to go to this one. Negotiate. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, they approved. Nice. We're gonna move our... no, we're gonna have to move our friend. I'm sorry, bestie. I'm sorry, but the guy tells me we have to remove you. I need to talk to you. What is it? I really appreciate you helping me out, but is it okay for you? But it's okay if you're not my external contour anymore. Oh, I guess it's fine. I should probably go home anyway. Thanks for understanding. Oh, my friend. And apparently you're gonna be my new one. In exchange for electoral vote, I'm willing to grant you a role in Celestial Ministry. You hear his nitpicks drumming against the hard surface. Meal tips drumming against the hard surface out of sight. What position are you offering me? This one. Wise choice. So we have a deal? I will support you in bid your election. You will promote me into Celestial. I'm going to say, yes, good. Alright, then after that, make lists of enemies. Oh my. You think about all the people who have disrespected you, noting their names and plotting potential revenge. Ding. Alright, so after that, we're gonna be moving to deep space. Oh, I guess, this deep space maybe. It's probably this deep space. Hopefully it's that one that it wanted me to go to. Good morning, Your Imperial Highness. Yes. So her status in the majority of the estate is inherited by a child of marriage, but similar shares as any surviving concubines and another child. Under normal circumstances, yes, okay, so we have to settle between them, okay. There's some legal proceedings that might apply. Okay. History and economics, so treat the two children equally. There's a concept of contractual law called severability, where even part of the contract is invalid and struck down. The rest of the contract is still stands. This woman intended to marry her second husband. She legally could not form a marriage bond with him, but she could have him made a concubine. Under the circumstance, it is responsible to downgrade her marriage into the next most appropriate category. By standards, they're both children of the concubines, and should inherit equally. Very well. Alright, so after that, we're gonna study some music. We're gonna be studying some music. Alright, after that, we're gonna be visiting Tempest. Okay, after visiting Tempest, we apparently end our social. And do exercise. Oh no, we're going to neutral space. We're gonna meet our brother. As I failed last time. Really bench dispatch and updates more news about the ongoing custom project. Oh, yes, it's the grip situation. The Devonians had indicated that they are en route to rendezvous point, so you'll be able to speak with them shortly. Alright, these reflexes. Reflex. The Novan carrier has taken a position to this sector. We have invited the diplomats to join. Okay, so we're talking about the diplomats. Okay. Then Roderick. Convince her to let it go. It is my decision to make. I may be young and untried, everyone knows that. And an Imperial heir should have the fierce danger, should have done their time and served their fleet before climbing the throne. I don't have that chance, but I can't be treated like a glass trinket. I refuse to take chances. I do not deserve the Empress. I don't believe the Novians have an assassination in their mind, not so publicly. I know, it's a time, but I just want to finish this. I want to see how this ends. There are other dangers. There might be intended to kidnap you or use you as hostage. And considering your family history, you might believe you're considering defection. The family history is more relevant than she realizes, but you choose to give up now. Fine, if I don't come back, if the representative tries to carry me off by force, propose to blow us both, that is in order. It's a risk, but it's worth it. For the record, I disapprove, but I acknowledge the right of the Imperial Princess to choose her own destiny. Very well. This had better work. Oh, it better work. It better work. Take a rendezvous. In order for me to meet your brother in secret, you will need to fly alone out in a small ship. You log your flight plan, take a deep breath, and go out and search for answers. You maneuver the vessel into position to dock with a Navonian shuttle, trying to avoid looking out into Heavenly Palace loom behind you. 3, 2, 1, contact. A tall figure steps through the hatch. Hello, little sister. Brother. It's brother. Yay, hug him. Whatever has happened, he's still your brother. You throw your arms around him. Hug, brother. Whoa, hi. He returns your embrace, but tentatively, and then steps back, staring at your face. Hard to believe, but it's really you. You left me behind. I had to go. I had to leave as quickly as I could before anyone could suspect me and try to stop me. Why? The same reason that you are here now. I learned secrets too dangerous to whisper within the Empire. I found out that her mother was still alive. It's not possible. Please sit down. This is going to be a lot to take in, and we don't have much time. Our parents' marriage was difficult. Once she had done her duty and bore an heir, Mother wanted to leave, but Father wouldn't let her walk away. She was his trophy, his treaty bride. He demanded her public support. Marriage is a lifelong bond, but nothing forces a married couple to live together, nothing other than themselves. And an angry emperor might be hard to resist. Eventually, they reached a compromise. She would be exiled in disguise, never to be seen again. She would leave behind her children and Drari. And he would tell the empire that she had died and still loyal. That's ridiculous. What is your proof? Where is my mother? Is she alive? Why isn't she here? She's not well. The long separation it damaged her. It's not safe for her to travel away from Nova Prime. You can't expect me to believe this with no evidence. I know this is difficult, and I don't have any way to prove it to you. Even if I showed you the recording, she doesn't look the same as she used to. And do you even remember her? You were so young. But what I can tell you is that I didn't throw away an empire for nothing. I gave up my birthright to find my mother. Why did you think Father never remarried? He knows his wife's still alive. Is it possible? Is it possible? How can how can you know? If Mother is alive, she must have at least sent me a message. No, she doesn't even know I've done this. Come come to see you, I mean. I didn't want her to have her hopes up when I wasn't sure if I'd able to talk to you at all. Or maybe she didn't care enough to try. She called you a creature after all, not her child. Even if I believed you, what do you want me to do about it? The Heavenly Price is watching us. If I tried to leave with you to go to Nova Blind to shoot us both down. That's not why I'm here. I need to arrange a way to speak with you privately so I could give you some information without being intercepted. Mother is dead and I am a traitor, and your security service will never let a message from either of us reach you. If you got through before you became Empress, or we might have losing the chance. The chance for what? Mother's jewelry, eternal radiance. It is a crystal, a very special crystal. It is spiritual significance, especially to Mother. It is part of her soul, and being without it is slowly killing her. A magic crystal? Does this have something to do with the legendary lumens? There's no such thing as lumens. If I'd known about the crystal before I left, I could have tried to rescue it, but now it's too late for me. You have to find eternal radiance and send it back to Nova for Mother. What about the Imperial Merchant, the spy I'm supposed to be ransoming? Do you want me to trade the crystal for him? I wish it was that easy, but it is Imperial treasure now, like the regalia. Only a ruling emperor has the power to give it away. You want me to become Empress so I can give you the crystal? Or steal it, smuggle it out if you can, but whatever you do, do not touch it with your bare hands. A spiritual crystal can be dangerous to anyone who isn't its owner. But technically from a different timeline, I am my mother's clone, so technically it is mine. I am the owner since I am a clone of my mother. At least that's what a different timeline told me. I hate to ask you this, but you're still too young and you're trapped to all these politics. But we need you as your only hope. Don't tell anyone that you talk to us. Don't mention the crystal to anyone. It's top secret. You could still keep it a secret, can you, little sister? I remember you being sneaky once or twice, like about how the wine got poured over the ambassador's coat. I'm not a little girl anymore. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I left you without telling you. I'm sorry about Father. I never thought things would end up like this. But we can't change the past. We can only keep going. You held hands in the blue... Wait, he hands you a blue little data chip. This is contract information. If you need to get a message to me, I'll help you how I can. There is so much I need to tell you, but it's not safe. But what about Mother? How do I talk to her? You can't. Not until you find the crystal. Tonight again, your mother is really alive, or is this a scheme by your brother to get hold of an imperial treasure? As for the spy exchange, what I want is a nice picture of you, a painting, something pretty, to go on your wall in your honor. That sounds like something the ambassador might request, doesn't it? I suppose. So, that will be fine. Now, you better go back before anyone gets suspicious of what you're doing out here. You still have so many questions that don't even know where to start, but it seems all the answers you're gonna get. And Zorana, be careful. Imperial politics is a worm pit all the way down. You can't trust anyone. I hope you got a good bodyguard. You certainly are not going to get any whine about your problems to your brother who abandoned you. It's not easy to understand how he feels about you, or how you feel about him. Oh, your brother. I met my brother. Alright, so now after that, we have to pay a visit to Tempest again. Bold, yes. Now intern. Exercise routine. Alright, let's go ahead and skip this. Oh, the portrait has been delivered to Novonians, and they have been handed over the unfortunate citizen, as well as remnant of his belongings. He appears undamaged, if confused. It's a strange request for the Novians, though. First wanting to see you alone, then wanting a picture of you for remembrance. You must have adoring fans. Did Vulcan actually want a picture of you? Could it have meant a gift for your mother? If your brother is telling the truth, if your father exiled your mother and pretending that she was dead in order to save face, then surely the Imperial Intelligence ought to know about it. But if you ask now, you risk giving away the source of your knowledge. Oh, the main truth. You weren't treasure yet at the time of my mother's funeral, were you? No, I was only an agent. But you're more than that now. I want you to tell me the truth. Could my mother be alive? Why are you asking this now? Did something happen in your private meeting? Don't change the subject. I'm just giving you imperial command. What happened to my mother? Did she die or was she exiled? Was there a funeral false? Yes. The confirmation sits heavier in your stomach than any of your brother's rumors suggested. Your mother didn't die. She was away and left you behind. Why didn't you tell me? While he lived, I obeyed the Emperor's command, and then it wasn't relevant. No, not when you had the other priorities. Princess, your mother went into seclusion in Novonia Prime, and has not seen for more than a fathom. Her current condition is unknown. As far as I was aware, she has made no hostile moves, nor an attempt to break the terms of her exile. Would you include contacting you? What happened to you at the private meeting? Did the Novan ambassador claim to be your mother? No. They said that she was alive, but she wasn't there. I didn't want to talk about this anymore. We need to get back to Imperial space. Very well. Dang. It's crazy. Alright, so now we're gonna go to deep space, apparently. Hey, boop, boop, boop. Sending the fleet to investigate. Our citizens are in danger. Notify Star Ammo. Mobility. Fleet proceeds with colony. Okay, so we're gonna try to evacuate the people this time. The fleet will proceed with all haste. Alright. Ooh, sleight of hand. Oh, you received a message from Senia. Says, looking forward to seeing you at the Glacia coming religious ceremony 1024. By home, she means Crater, of course, not your actual home, though. What would you consider to be your actual home by this point? You have so many properties. They're not highly ranked enough to guarantee automatic admission to the ceremony, or bliskest of shadows, but she might have been lucky enough to win a ticket from the public distribution. She does get overly excited about bloodletting sometimes. Eternal Radiance, the mysterious spiritual crystal that Vorslux claims belonged to your mother and was part of her jewelry upon marriage. It must have been quite valuable. It also sounds suspicious to Lumen crystal out of myth, except that in stories, the crystal couldn't take away from Lumen without killing them immediately. Maybe that was an exaggeration, just like the supposed mythical powers. If it's kept in Imperial Treasury, you could probably just walk and demand to see it. Well, you could, but you're supposed to be keeping your interest in crystal a secret. It would be better if you pretend to be looking for something else that was stored nearby. You just need to consult the inventory records. Volshik was right. The treasure known as an Eternal Radiance is really kept next to the Imperial Regalia. It's a precious ritual item that you must handle during coronation. Well, that gives you a good excuse for wanting to look at it closer at least. The regalia would be locked and guarded, of course. Even Imperial Princess, you wouldn't be allowed to walk in with Imperial treasure. And somehow, you might one of the minor jewels. This belongs to your family. The regalia belongs to the Empire. But once you know what the crystal looks like and exactly where it is, you decide a plan. From the stories, the Lumen crystals were traditionally facet gems about the size of your palm. If you can smuggle a glass paperweight that looks like the one in the treasury, you might be able to swap it with the one with no one noticing. You just need a little guided tour to Imperial Jewel. Well, it isn't simple to locate the Eternal Radiance. It's not a little crystal that can be held in one hand or placed in a high shelf. It's a glistering mass taller than you, scepters and pores sparkling in different hues. The shape is complex but symmetrical, quite an amazing specimen. It is Jason can speak. If it developed naturally. Strange as it is, it's also beautiful. Just looking at it makes you want to possess it. You run your fingers over the shiny surfaces. Of course, it is sealed in case like the rest of the Imperial Regalia, locked up tight, surrounded by uniformed guards. You can't so much as lay a hand on it. If you really want to steal that thing, you're gonna have to get rid of the guards and the locks and security cameras. They'll definitely notice it missing. A market-sized crystal is not easy to hide or even carry. While there might be some way to pulling it off, it would probably be easier to win the election. As Empress, it would be your rightful prize to give it away, keep it or give it away as you wanted. That is, if you want to give the crystal to your brother. You're not totally sure how you feel about that yet. Why can't your life ever be so simple? I don't know. Life is never so simple, apparently. Alright, gonna visit Tempest. And social. And then exercise routine. Alright, now we gotta move the deep space to deep space. I'm not sure exactly which deep space it wants me. Maybe this one? I'm sorry. Okay, we have to go over here. The Malika one. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so it wants me to go over here. I think. What turn are we? We're on turn 22. So yeah, it wants me to go to deep space, which I'm gonna assume it's this one. Okay, ships have already arrived sector to begin loading up the colonies and immediately evacuation, willing or not. The affected subjects will be kept secretive. I know, it's late. I wanna finish this. The seclusion until the either could be cured or reprogrammed. They report that many structures and materials will be needed abandoned. It's a shame, but the colony is obviously not viable. Let's get your people out of here as fast as we can. If not very quick actions, this could easily have been a disaster. Swift invasion. Nice, evacuate the Glib colony. We did it. I did it. We saved them. Alright, so we're in turn 23, which is tumbling. But I wanna finish this. Well, I guess I could maybe finish this next week. I guess. Oh, okay, so okay, put this one on. Alright, we already had this one before. I know, rest, I know. What time is it anyway? Oh dang. It is almost 2. I guess we could call it here then, even though I want to continue. I want to see how this ends. I really do. I want to keep playing. But fine, I'll go to bed now. Well, we'll see this for the next week. Eat, sleep with energy and everything. I guess. Oh yeah, I guess we finish this next week then. Hey, we at least we visited our brother this time. We're making good progress, so that's good. Oh, you have your skills with actions you need to accomplish another string. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so far we got pretty interesting skills so far. This is pretty much the skills that you want. Apparently, if you want to get everyone to vote for you. Which is very interesting. Now that we have also people helping me. It helps me with this stuff as well. So, it's interesting so far. And we got different... So that's interesting. I like this one. This one's very cute. I like this one. We at least made some good progress at the very least. Alright, there we go. Nice and saved. Alright. Yeah, you're right. I should really go to sleep. It is very late. We did make some good progress. But hopefully we can become Empress next week then. Hopefully. Let's see. What's next week? It's the 28th. Okay, that should be fine. It should be fine. Hopefully we can finish it by the end of the month. Hopefully. So far, we got some new achievements. We met our brother. We saved the people from the Grib colony. If you remember correctly, the Gribs basically mind control. They mind control the people. So we at least saved them, so that's good. Wait, that would be pretty much it for tonight. So thank you, Zach, for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you, Jay, for also stopping by. Thank you, Atomic, for the raid. Thank you to Savvy for also stopping by as well. Thank you. And thank you, Nova, for also collecting your daily shard. Thank you. Just noticed that. But yeah, I think that should be everything. It is kind of late, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to raid anyone. Let's see. Double check. But yes, anyone who's lurking as well, I do appreciate all the lurkers. Thank you. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? Let me refresh. Let me refresh the browser. Boop, 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 boop. Who to raid? I think Atomic forgot to end their stream. Atomic's just on the screen. They're still streaming. I think she forgot to end stream. Just standing there. Raid Atomic, technically. But let's see, who else can we raid though? In all seriousness. We just forgot to end the stream. It happens sometimes. But hopefully she'll be able to turn it off. Oh, she is streaming, but they're playing Outer Wilds. I don't want to get spoiled. So apparently, it's best to play yourself for that game. Can't do that. I'm not really sure who to raid. Oh, she's coming in from... True. Yeah, that would be crazy, but that would be very helpful. Have an emergency come in. Oh yeah, that would be nice. But I don't think she does. Oh, we could raid Hyper Tingus. We haven't raided them in a bit. Color Vortex, I have no idea what that is, but it seems interesting. We'll just raid Hyper Tingus. We haven't raided them in a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the raid message. We'll go ahead and copy and paste. Boop, boop. Alright, it should be good. Alright, so yeah, so tomorrow we'll be continuing to play some more Glacia. So hopefully we can get more information, more lore, and hopefully get what we need. I'm not really sure how much we need. But hopefully getting close to finish that game too, hopefully. I can't wait to finish that game and get the true ending. But that'll be for tomorrow. It's raid time. It's raid time. Well, so yeah, unless you have a suggestion for raid. If anyone has a suggestion for raid, I'd be willing to look at them. But if not, we'll just raid Hyper Soldier. Alright, so yeah, so let's go ahead and raid. But yes, thank you, Seth, for also stopping by. I think I appreciate it. Alright. Can we get? Okay. We'll go take your raid tonight. Ooh, some Minecraft, you see. Ooh. That sounds very interesting. I'll rewrite that one. No, it's okay. I want to meet new people. Meet all the new people. Alright, so let's go ahead and rate them. No, wait. Yeah, that's the right one, right? Yeah, this should be the right one. My Sprite kitties. Yes, we should. The empire across the universe. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Thank you. So hopefully you all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you're watching. Hope we see you next time. Bye-bye. Yes, we'll spread the empire far and wide. Yeah, thank you for being here. You too. You sleep well as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time at 11:30 p.m. PST. Your support means the world to us. Let's continue the magical journey together. Stay enchanted.